Please update us. What is going on in Akure right now? Hello, Pa James, can you hear me? Hello? Pa James, can you hear me? Mr. Daniel, please hold on, Mr. Daniel. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know what happened to his network. He wanted to record something to us.
I don't think he's using the earpiece.
Yeah. They were using, I don't know, maybe it's not using. But
It's not using. There's no earpiece with him presently.
Yeah. Network too. Network problem.
Okay.
Maybe he'll come back again. Let me just take him off. So,
well,
high level of vote buying, Mr. Daniel, honestly.
Well, a report coming from alleged information is not only saying that one party is involved, in the vote buying.
Yes.
It's not one party involved. It's like they know what is at stake over there. So all the political parties, the three major political parties, I must say here, is said to be involved. In some polling booths, the counting has started, and they are in their own declaring their results. So their candidates are having them. So far, so good, except that one that really surprised me is that the Zenith Labour Party, since not INEC, we are not releasing the result, but since the battle is for APC and PDP, as we are saying it.
Okay. So the Zenith Labour Party is now performing well. Yeah.
Yes, I'm totally surprised that we are not seeing much of them as we had during the campaign era. Their strength, nobody knows what really went wrong. But so far, it seems that something went wrong, and the people decided to go for the two major parties, that is APC and PDP.
I was asking them this same question before the election that is this Zenith Labour Party strong enough to compete with APC and PDP? It's not a joke. Elections in Nigeria, especially the ruling party, the APC, they are very strong. They are very strong, these people. And this election, these are more than 10 APC governors. We are in the states. Senators, APC senators, chieftains,
So at the mega party of PDP, even at the mega party of the PDP, a lot of former governors, reigning governors of the PDP, even our own governor, Obaseki, was there, for the mega rally for PDP. So the strength, just as we were saying, the Senate Labour Party actually has not win any election in Nigeria or even in Ondo State. What happened was when Miracle was having problem with Labour Party leadership, he left with some individuals to form the Zenith Labour Party. So Mimiko is one of the founding members of that Zenith Labour Party. I believe it was when he saw the deputy governor, he believed that he was going to pull a lot of weight, and that was why he attracted him to the party and gave him the candidacy of the party. One would have expected that the strength of which the deputy governor had will actually, at the end of the day, sell him out. But so far, the battle seems to be for the PDP and the APC.
Yeah. They are not strong enough to compete with these two political parties, especially the APC in Nigeria, the APC.
Well, one would have expected that if PDP wins,
Mm,
it is a very big victory because APC is a ruling party of the nation, and you understand the federal strength will be there, except for the fact that we have
mm,
not been seeing much of the APC in action or government since they
mm,
came into power, and I think that is why, if you ask me, that have been the reason they have been losing their respective states and PDP challenging them. Because in terms
mm,
of developmental wise, developmental strive of the country, APC has not really performed than the government of which they took over from, and that is the
yes.
PDP. So a lot of
Mm,
people have now decided that what is the essence? With all your promises of change,
mm,
it is not forthcoming. So you can see why vote buying will not leave Nigerian politics in a hurry. You understand? That is the last resort for them, because a lot of people have now saying that you do if they don't do well,
mm,
people are angry with them. More especially what is going on, just like what happened in Edo State,
mm,
the SARS protest again is really, and the comment from the president is really maybe getting people annoyed over all the matter, and it spreads across the country. Don't forget the fuel increase and the comment of the president. All these are party members, and this is what is, I think, is responsible for the great challenge from PDP over there. The people know, even with Ondo, irrespective of how whether Ondo may not be fully enlightened, but the challenge so far will tell you that they also needed a change.
they
From what
need,
I am saying,
yeah, they
they
do
needed
need
a
a
change.
change, but the
Now the vote
citizens,
buying is not limited to one party. They also will have to be prepared for it, because taking governance from a ruling party is a very difficult thing.
mm, mm, yes, you're very right, Mr. Danny. Yeah, it's very difficult to just remove a governor from a ruling party is not easy.
Mm.
Now, in the case of
It's not really
Edo,
easy.
we cannot use Edo State to measure this Ondo State election at all. It's very different, very,
You
very
know, we
different.
cannot use we cannot use Edo as a yardstick for Ondo.
Mm,
And the reigning governor remains APC.
mm,
The reigning governor in Edo was APC until the crisis that brought the governor to the PDP.
mm,
You understand? So,
yeah.
which make it even more difficult for them at that time for APC, because of that crisis was the major upset for APC and giving the victory to PDP. So now that let's see how far PDP will go challenging the reigning APC. So the might and strength, I
Mm.
believe he have gotten support from other PDP governors and former governors. Because when I watched the mega rally of PDP, they were all by his side.
Mm. So the battle is between PDP and APC.
Yes,
Yeah, right
yes, we
now.
have not seen much of Zenith Party.
Mm,
Well, I we also want to say here that politicians should learn, just as they are learning. We have learned from Edo. They also should also learn from Ondo, in the sense that in the channels debate, it was only PDP, APC, and PDP that was there.
mm.
Zenith Labour Party candidates
Yes.
refused to be
Yes.
part of the debate.
Great.
You
Yeah.
understand? No towns, a lot of people have also seen that, maybe why is he running away
Mm,
from debate? It
mm,
may have also affected what we
mm.
are seeing now, that we are not seeing much of him in in picture. What we are seeing is the same PDP and APC on board.
Beside that, Mr. Daniel, beside that, these
Mm.
people, the Ondo people, mm, it, They are selling their votes, to be honest. The
Eh,
majority of them went to
you know,
the polling unit today to sell their votes. So you know,
well,
it's sad.
just as we have said earlier,
Mm,
yes, vote buying is now is an issue now
mm,
in Nigerian politics. Just as we said earlier, APC
yeah,
took at the initial stage, APC was challenged, but reports came to me that vote buying was not limited to one political
yeah,
party. It cuts
the
across
three
the three major political
parties. Yes.
parties. So it's far that they realize that this is what the people need.
Mm,
Maybe because of the rate, I won't say whether the governor did not perform and or the mentality of the people that they are there to eat their money and this is an opportunity for them to collect
mm.
from them.
Even though,
It
even
depends
though
on
they
the
vote, they not
mentality.
vote.
You
Yeah,
know.
they believe
Yes,
that even though
when
they
that
didn't vote.
mentality is there,
Mm,
definitely the voters will ask for, as part of their national cake. Because when they have that mentality that they are there for their own selfish aim, don't forget that majority of the politicians who are in Ondo, as I've said earlier, are not resident much in Ondo. They are outside Ondo, but their citizenship is Ondo. So
mm,
anytime politics like this, they run home to contest and do all that thing. I do hope whoever wins the election should take Ondo and develop Ondo so that it becomes a challenging force with Lagos. Ondo has all it takes to develop just like Lagos.
uh,
You understand? Yeah.
it's-
When you talk of Ore alone, an industrial area of that nature, it can, these are why states are being split for developmental effort. If they have a state like Ondo, they should
mm,
strive to develop it. And that is my prayer for whoever will win these elections to look onward to see, you know, how to develop Ondo. Look at Lagos. Many people will tell you they have houses in Lagos. Actually, they have houses in Ondo, Ogun State. Ogun State has risen to that challenge, competing with Lagos. On a more serious note,
and
when
I
you
don't
ask
think
anybody, yeah, you understand. So,
APC will not allow Ondo to just slip out of their hands. You know, I said this thing during one of our shows that I don't think APC will allow this to go. They won't. You remember when we were having this argument that
yes, that is true.
yeah, I said
you
it how
know,
many times. Edo State was the Edo election was very historical. We can't deny that. It was very historical and unique in the history of Nigeria. But Ondo will not be like I was saying it. These people they won't allow Ondo to just slip out of their hands like that. Hmm. And
well, I think APC has also learned
mm,
a lot from Edo election,
mm,
just like the new techniques they now brought. Before you collect money,
mm,
you show us a snap of your ballot paper who you voted for. Maybe that's a new technique they introduced. Maybe they learned it from Edo.
mm,
Irrespective as it is, you understand. I believe the other political parties should also be equal to it. Election, we said it the other time that
mm,
presidential election in Nigeria is very, very expensive. And when we're also talking of godfatherism, that godfatherism will be very difficult to be wiped out
yeah.
in Nigerian politics because you need a sponsor. You need a sponsor. Why PDP and APC are always on top in Nigeria, thinking they are just the two major political parties we have because they also have governors in other states who will support their own.
Mm,
If Zenith Labour Party today fails,
mm,
there's no other governor that is Zenith Labour Party in Nigeria, except he's going to get sympathies from friends and well-wishers. And that will not help him. Just like if you take Edo State,
mm,
Izeyamu was just working within friends and well-wishers under the EPA.
mm,
Even when we never really got to hear information of other states APC because of the crisis supporting him. But here in Ondo, you see the support PDP governors gave to their candidate here, and the support APC governors gave to their candidate here, and that is it. You know, the election in Nigeria is very expensive. You cannot just wake up and say you want to be governor. There is not a yardstick of vote buying because people will always ask from, even if you are going to see anybody, see a group, at the end of the day, when you sell yourself, they are expecting you to give them some carton of
mm,
cash to say that you are serious at the end of the day. That is what we see in Nigeria.
So, Daniel,
Hmm.
honestly, what I saw today with my eyes was not pleasant at all.
But it's not too bad. We are let's wait on INEC to see, as from polling booths you see what the present situation that is going on now in some states is very expensive. You know, there was a direct word which
Mm, mm,
somebody alerted Jegede this morning that the vote buying is
mm,
so massive in that area. I think the young man was actually saying the truth, but PDP, from what I heard, PDP did not also do badly there, though it shows that vote buying actually took a, a whole a whole lot of the day.
mm.
But we thank God.
Okay.
Let's see. Wait
Mm,
for the
mm,
INEC.
mm. Okay, Pa James, can you hear me? Hello?
I can hear
Right.
you. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, go ahead. Tell us, update us. What is going on in Akure right now? The latest.
Okay, yeah. Presently, I think some of the results are coming out now, but
Mm,
we are still trying to collect some other results.
mm,
So I can't really give all of the results now, but I have one here from South, from the Akure South here, Ward 6 units.
who is winning? Don't call the number. Don't call the number.
No,
Who
no,
is winning?
please don't call the number. It's
No,
against INEC rule.
he won't call
Yes,
the number. Who is winning?
Mm.
we just have PDP leading for now
Mm-hmm.
with a massive number,
Okay.
and APC following,
Mm-hmm.
then ZLP, then other parties. So,
Okay.
but we also trying to collect. I still have around me here. Majority are
Mm.
still have PDP leading. We have
Okay.
PDP.
So far, PDP is leading. Okay.
Yes, PDP leading
Mm.
so far.
PDP is leading. So, how many results do you have
I,
with you there?
Yeah, I have with me here close to like 10 different results, 10 to 11 different results.
Okay. Among the 10 results, for instance, who is winning? Which of the candidates is leading?
PDP is leading. I think we only have two amongst them that APC did well, and I think those two were even from those riverine areas. So we just only
okay,
have two.
Riverina area. Riverina.
Mm,
We just have two.
Okay, like Idare,
mm,
Yes, something like that. Then
Idare, Idare, yes, Idare.
mm,
PDP, APC is leading in the Dare.
mm.
yeah.
Okay.
Odilbo, APC is also leading there
Okay.
from the result.
Mm,
Right. But virtually,
mm.
it's a close call for now. So we cannot actually detect or see who will win it because it's a very close call
Very close.
to say. But one thing is very clear here,
Mm,
that the challenge is for PDP and APC. Uh, Much is not heard of Zenith Labour, as we have said earlier.
mm,
So Zenith Labour is not really a contending party
mm,
in Nigeria. If it can face with the deputy governor there,
mm,
it means it will not shine again, because that this is an opportunity for that party to have shine now.
okay. So, yeah, Zenith Labour Party is not a popular political party. It's a smaller one,
Mm.
small one. So we are not expecting them to perform extremely well. We're looking at PDP and APC right now. It's going to be a very tight race between APC and PDP.
Yeah, among the three
Yes.
contenders, I think Labour Party is still the.
Immediately after this,
I mean, among the major ones, we are expecting to really do something because we know the
Mm,
ties between the among the three of them rather.
mm,
The lowest now is still the Labour Party.
okay.
PDP is doing well, but we cannot.
Zenith Labour Party.
Yes,
Is the
Zenith
list?
Labour Party
Is the list? Is the
Yes,
list?
among the
yes.
three strong men, three strong parties.
Mm.
Yeah, I actually have one here too from Okiaro.
Mm.
Presently, PDP
Okay,
leading, PDP
okay.
leading, and
PDP is leading as well. Okay.
yes,
Yes,
APC
yes.
following.
Mm.
Then I have one too from Bogi, Istikon area.
Mm,
We have PDP leading us, APC
Mm.
following, the Labour Party also following. And okay, uh, okay, I have one here too from the area.
mhm.
But I don't know, maybe they talked before, yes, but we have APC leading here, followed by PDP.
Okay. Can you send the result to
Mm.
my WhatsApp? Okay. Can you do that as you are here on
Yes,
live broadcast? Okay. So
okay,
you,
I will do that.
Mr. Daniel, do you have the result, Mr. Daniel?
Yes, I'm sending you some.
Okay.
Check your WhatsApp messenger.
James, don't worry. James, don't worry. I don't
I'll be,
want to. Mm,
Okay.
I'll be sending the messenger to you.
okay. Let me check it.
Well, one thing I want to say here is
Mm,
a very big lesson to APC.
mm,
It shows that the people are really angry about their governance. Because if you can see a very close call challenging
mm,
a ruling party of that nature, it
mm.
shows that the people are not happy. You know,
Feeling.
we have always been saying this.
Mm,
The fuel increment, Buhari now comparing us with other countries that they was not going to reduce it. You know, these are what is affecting their votes here.
yeah.
They took over from a government which they felt they were going to do better off. But at the end of the day, when you analyze the past 7 years of APC, you can see that even the PDP was far better in terms of good governance. And I
Yes.
think this is also is also affecting them, irrespective of vote buying. You can see the close score in these Ondo, no matter the weight they have put. You understand?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The the APC led administration is terrible. Terrible. Mm-mm. Terrible in Nigeria. Yeah. And they are very unpopular anywhere they go in the country. Nobody wants to see APC governor. Thank God that Obaseki is now no more under the APC.
I think some of them are doing fine. I think in the country we can still point to one or two of them.
How many of them?
Uh,
Yeah, even one or two. Though majority have not been good. Though majority have not been good. That's just the truth about it.
Majority of them are not good. Yeah.
Yes. If Tinubu can attest to the fact that people don't really want Akeredolu again in Ondo State,
okay.
then it's obvious that for a whole Tinubu to
Well,
boycott
report just
and avoid the
hello. A report just reaching me that Jegede won is a polling unit.
Oh,
okay.
congratulations.
Jag,
Mm.
yes, Jagade just won his polling unit, no, there is way. We won't say any result
Yeah.
until the INEC declared.
We'll probably declare.
Jagade had just defeated the APC in his polling unit.
In no, whose polling unit? Is it APC polling unit?
Jagade's polling unit.
He's supposed to win his polling unit. That is not new. That is not a surprise. That is not a surprise.
In most elections, you see the governor losing his polling unit. It is very.
Mr. Daniel, is that Yamu won his polling unit the other day?
No, he lost.
It's not.
He lost. Yes, he lost. He lost.
Is that Yamu lost? So that is why he was so angry. Did you see the video of him voting when he was screaming on the Kabaka? When he was screaming,
wanted to hail him.
He was screaming, shouting on Tony Kabaka. He don't want any hailing. This guy is not winning this election.
My brother Ijere Ward 10. Which area is that? Is it south or north? They said APC just won that area. APC won that area.
Okay.
Yes. They said APC won that Ijere Ward 10.
Okay. I have one to hear just now. Okearo.
Okay.
In roadside, I think around that CAC. PDP,
Okay.
wow, massive. PDP really leading.
Okay.
Very massive gap. And APC following. Have ZLP.
We also have Ijoka, Ward 5. PDP won where? Yes. Ijoka, Ward 5. PDP won massively there.
Wow.
Yes, they won massively there.
Okay.
That's the result just coming.
Okay.
Yes, PDP won massively there.
It's good that PDP is doing well.
I think that's what the people want.
That is a lesson for all political parties. Once you make a candidate, let them work so that it will not affect. Yes, let them work. Now you can see, no matter the vote buying we have been shouting, you can see that PDP is also doing well because there are still a lot of people angry with the APC style of governance or leadership. That is the basic truth.
Majority will even collect the money and still vote for the person they want to vote for.
Yeah.
Yes.
Someone is
yes. That is. Yes.
When they realize the money is free money, it's even their money. So why won't they collect it?
Cornelius is here. Let's listen to Cornelius. Hello, Cornelius.
Hello, with you.
Cornelius, tell me. Go ahead. Hello, Cornelius. Can you hear us?
Hello.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
can hear you louder.
Go ahead. Tell us.
Yeah, this is unit 004 of our boy World 2.
Okay.
And this is still ongoing there.
Okay.
So some units have completed voting, which will go the unit 2 of our boy World 1. And the ZFP is leading conveniently there.
Who is leading? Who is leading?
ZFP, the Zenith Labour Party is leading conveniently in our boy World 2.
Okay, it's leading in the Apoi Ward 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the results are out now. Some of the results are out.
Yeah, the results are out. Out of the whole unit in Apoi Ward 2 units have concluded their results. Results have been sorted and counted. The units are the Ward 2. Hello, are you with me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
I said unit 1 and 2 of Akoi Ward 2. They have concluded sorting and counting of votes. And
Okay.
in this, ZLP is leading conveniently.
Okay. So the Zenith Labour Party is leading in that particular
Yeah.
polling unit
Okay.
in
Yes,
Apoi.
yes, yes,
Mm,
exactly.
mm,
So here in unit 4 of
mm.
Akoi Ward 2, the voting process is still ongoing.
Okay.
The voting process is still ongoing here in unit 4 of
Yes.
Akoi Ward 2.
Mm.
People are on the race.
I,
Hello,
I think the
people
deputy
are
is
saying,
the deputy is from this region. He's expected to be leading in the Ondo South because you are in Ondo South, Cornelius, right?
exactly, exactly.
Okay, so the deputy is from the Ondo South. He's expected to be leading there because of his
Uh,
influence.
Yes, yes,
hello,
yes.
hello,
Yeah,
madam. You cannot judge. You cannot judge by that.
I
You
understand
know,
that.
he did his campaign in Owo,
Mm,
but result just coming in from Unit 5 in Oso Owo local government.
mm.
PDP won that area.
I know what the governor
Yes,
himself is from
yes,
Owo.
yes. Okay.
The
The
governor is from
Unit
Owo.
5. No, I don't. Unit 5 Oso Owo local government PDP won.
Mhm.
Senate party was not even having one any result there, but PDP all the way.
Okay, so
Just confirm.
okay, Pa James, Pa James, James, Cornelius, Cornelius, can you hear me? Cornelius, can you hear me? I think they said the governor is from Owo, Ondo North. Cornelius, can you hear me? Pa James, can you hear me?
I believe it's network.
Yeah.
Hello,
Cornelius,
I
can
hear.
you hear me? Cornelius, can you hear me?
I can hear you audibly.
Okay, so you said the governor is from Owo, right?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay, the governor is from Owo, Akrodolu.
Well, the local government area of the state.
Okay, do you mean that they said the governor is from Owo? So if PDP is
Okay.
winning in Owo,
Yeah,
which means the governor
the
is
incumbent,
performing.
governor is from our.
Okay, so
Okay.
Mr. Daniel said the
Uh,
incumbent governor is from Owo.
okay.
So
And they just
go
and
ahead.
they just lost what Unit 5 Uso or what local government they just lost Unit 5. Another one just coming in and counted Aye Toro what 4. PDP won massively
The
in
incumbent
Aye
governor is
Toro
from
ward.
our.
Okay.
Yes,
And it's losing its area.
he's losing his own
Yes.
senatorial
Yes.
districts.
Strong.
Mm,
Yes, it's losing its own stronghold.
mm,
Aye Toro what 4 units. What 4 Aye Toro ward
mm,
units 4.
mm.
PDP won massively in that ward.
Hey,
Result
PD,
confirmed.
PDP is leading. James. Mm, PDP is leading. PDP is leading. I hope PDP will continue to lead because APC-led administration is terrible, terrible
Yes,
in
I'm with
Nigeria.
you.
But the voters, they disappointed us. We were expecting them to vote their conscience. They didn't do that. So it's so sad. I know that APC is expected to win big in some regions today because of the vote buying. Let's see what is going to happen because we're expecting APC to win. I'm telling you, to win in some regions.
Somebody,
They might not end up winning the election, but those areas whereby
And
they were buying
somebody
votes
brought
here and there.
somebody. Hello, madam. Somebody brought a
Mm.
result from
Yeah.
one of the area where votes
Mm.
were being bought massively by
Mm.
APC. In spite
Mm.
of it, PDP won that area. But he sent on board the result sheet. I just told him to
Mm.
not the result sheet. I cannot explain through to it that he should just type it
Mm.
out. So
Mm.
maybe when he type it,
Mm.
I will be sharing it. I think PDP
Okay.
didn't do badly in this election at all. They didn't do badly at all. They didn't do badly.
Okay. Let's hear from Cornelius and Pa James, especially Cornelius. Cornelius, can you hear me? Cornelius, can you hear me?
I can hear
Cornelius.
you.
Okay, go ahead. Update us what is going on ground right now. You are in
Report.
Ode. You are in
Hello.
Ode. Yeah, you are in Ode. So,
Yeah,
if you
like I
go ahead.
the Zen Labour Party conveniently in some units in Ward 2 of Appoint,
Mm,
that's all the local government. And the report that got me just a few minutes ago
mm,
also has it that Zen Labour Party is doing well in the local government, which include the Ajata
mm,
and Irene as a town.
mm,
So the headquarter of the local government which is invested
mm.
is very level also sitting there. But I can tell you categorically that the other two major parties which are having significant
Okay, do you mean that the other two political parties are performing better than the Senate Labour
some
Party?
that are also in this. So there are reports that were filed earlier that the APC was putting the highest amount of money
Amount of
and
money, yes.
calling for this thing. And so, as a result, they are voted for APC. Some of these people have voted for APC, while some voted for it
Mm,
for the
yeah.
this is this is worrisome as we said. But we just hope that at the end of the day, the best thing, the best of the few wins. Because as it is now, we have three major contenders
Mm,
for the of the government.
mm,
Looking at Idolu, the incumbent governor of
mm,
Edo State,
mm,
we have Elisa Ogedede, who
mm,
is just for the people under the platform of PDP, and we
mm.
have Honorable Bola, who is contesting for the seat under the platform of the Labour Party. So this thing, they are, if you know, hello, are you with me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So the election is not walk over for anybody. It's not open for everybody. It's not open for everybody. People are really giving themselves fight today. They are giving themselves a very good fight. And it actually makes the competition healthy. It actually makes the election healthy. Apart from the vote buying, this election would have
Mm. Okay. Oh, oh, oh,
been
oh.
that a local budget or no violence cases. We don't have any violence cases here yet, although
Mm.
in spite of the they still
Yes.
manage to tolerate each other. I think what
Mm.
it is that I am happy now. We have the members of the Democratic Party here, and we have members of the Dem Labour Party here. They are also doing some calculations and await the result. But I can tell you categorically that the
Mm.
election has relatively peaceful so far here in the SLD, local government. SLD used to be all sorts of violence in recent times. Elections that have been held in SLD have recorded various violence cases. But now, as I tell you, categorically, there is little or no violence attacks from
Okay.
many of these political parties. Or maybe political agencies or I should give it to those
Uh,
the people of the
mm,
local government who are chosen to vote in part of it before
okay.
doing after the election. And I'm
Okay.
also hoping that after the election, there won't be any violence, irrespective of the party. So I'm hoping that they will take the result as it is announced by Independent National Electoral Commission. So far so good. The election has been relatively peaceful elections, and that is one of the qualities of a democratic election. That is one of the things that we look forward to. If the vote buying can be eliminated in our electoral processes, I can tell you that we get there in no distant time. But the vote buying is still many that is we have to combat it. It is really the only thing. We have to combat this thing, and it can only take our collective effort to do this.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. Cornelius, I'll get back to you, Cornelius.
I'm with you.
Thank you, Cornelius. Thanks.
All right.
Thank you. Okay. Ezekiel, you are here.
I'm here, man.
Okay, go ahead. Tell us what is going on. Update us.
In my polling unit, voting is still going on,
Mm,
but in some polling units
mm,
around in really the collation have started.
mm,
They have started. Collation have started in some various polling units, and we have in some units voting is still going on here.
mm, mm.
So people are still voting.
So they are announcing the results of the election right now.
Yes, yes, yes. They are announcing it,
Okay,
and we have
who's leading in your area? You are in Irele. In
I mean
Irele. Okay, who is leading?
APC is leading.
APC.
APC, yes, APC is
In
leading
really, in really,
with wide
Uh,
margin.
he said
with white
APC is
margin,
leading.
with wide margin.
Wide margin. Okay.
Okay.
Those margin really maintain a social distance.
And you said it. You said it. He said it that the people are voting. They are
So
selling their votes. They are selling
yeah,
their vote. The majority of the people that came out came just because they want to sell their votes. So,
yeah,
you see, we are not even surprised that APC is leading in Irele
really.
because the voters were not really. We were so disappointed.
Akure Ward 5 Unit 24 and 25 came in. PDP is winning
Mm,
massively.
okay. In Akure,
Akure
we
Ward, yes.
predicted that Akure PDP is going to win big in Akure. That's what we
They are
predicted.
winning big
Mm.
massively there. Just came in now. They just counted and collated.
Mm. So in Irele,
He really
APC,
is winning. He said he's winning with a wide margin.
yes, APC,
Just
yes.
like the other,
Mm.
just like the other guy said that it is so cool. It's going to be very close call to the
Mm.
three candidates
Mm.
because the area he's saying that Zenith Party is also leading over there. You know, at the
Yes.
end of the
Mm.
day, we'll see how they will fare.
Mm.
I just hope that the close call will not lead to a situation where they will declare it inconclusive or just with looking for the void vote to allow some area.
The vote buying is too much. They're supposed to declare the election inconclusive. But
No, no,
anyway,
just
if they still.
election cannot be declared inconclusive
Mm.
when there are no violence. And report coming that there is no violence, they are
Yeah.
friendly.
Yes.
And the other way, election can be declared inconclusive when the void vote is more than
Mm.
the votes of which was counted.
Third,
And
yes.
from the result coming in so far, like this Akure, we are not seeing any void vote as apart from two void votes.
Mm.
So it's minimal.
Yes.
So
Minimum.
this will not call, yes, it will not call for
Mm.
inconclusive. the winner will just be winning,
mm,
maybe in a very close margin to the second.
mm,
This will lead to maybe going to court to challenge on all the other issues.
mm. Cornelius, what's going on in your polling unit right now?
Hello, I'm with you.
Yes. Who is leading in your polling unit?
The ZLP won conveniently here. The ZLP
Okay.
as a
Okay.
party.
Yeah.
Hello, are you with me?
Yes. The Zenith Labour Party is winning in S.
Is
Ondo.
that
SLD
having
Which
to
area? Which area?
in the South, Ondo South District.
I'm talking about Kribo, Apoy Ward 2 of SL, the local government.
Okay, Kribo is under the Ondo South, right?
Yes, it's on those south in
Mm.
SLD.
Okay, so the Zenith Labour Party is winning, is leading in that
It's
area.
the Zen Labour Party. The Zen Labour Party is sweeping all the polling units here.
Okay.
I think this is not uncollected with the fact that the deputy governor hails from here.
Mm,
Okay.
Like I said,
mm,
sons and they just have to go. So uh, there are actually a strong opposition here too.
mm,
But from from my observation,
mm,
from my observation,
mm,
the some of the strong members of People Democratic Party
mm,
chose to vote for Zenith Party candidate here, and that actually hello, that
mm,
actually
Yeah.
shows a sign of unity among the people of this community. There are
mm,
many other political parties here who have chosen to vote, who actually voted for the candidate of Zenith Labour Party.
mm,
But there are some other political party members too who voted for the candidate of their political parties. But some people, from the observation I got so far, some people actually left the candidate of their party to vote for the candidate of the Zenith Labour Party, based on the fact that he is one of them. He is from this community.
Yeah, we're expecting him to win big, given that he's from the
Yes,
Ondo South. And moreover, these people have been clamoring for leadership for years now. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Exactly. I
yeah.
think the level of development in this place is very, very low, like very, very low. The Ondo South has not enjoyed government attention for the past 4 years,
Hmm.
and this is the fact. This is the truth. The governor, if the governor wants to be truthful with you,
Mm,
he will tell you this, because he actually told you on those south, except for the fact that he constructed a flyover bridge in or a local the commercial hub of Ondo State.
yes, yeah.
There is no tangible project that can be seen in Ondo South. So I actually expected these people to to show their annoyance, to show their grievances through voting.
Mm.
It's just too worrisome to see people who have actually chosen to exchange their votes with money.
It's so sad. It's so sad that many of them were selling their votes instead of them to
There is
vote their conscience so that development will also come to their communities. Instead, they were selling their votes. I will blame the people for not giving them proper awareness about the precaution of selling votes during election period. These people were not aware of this. 7,000 is not enough for somebody to sell his or her future for the next 4 years.
at
What
all,
is that?
at all. It is worrisome. It is worrisome. It's worrisome.
Yeah, someone said
Well,
APC not going to leave Ondo for any other party, so it is a do or die affair for APC to retain Ondo State. Vote buying will continue because that is the only way forward with poor people and the message because for the poor people and the masses because once they enter power, they will forget about the poor people and
Yeah.
development. So it is difficult for vote buying to stop in Nigeria. Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. Yeah, I think you are right. Thank you
Well,
for this. Yeah.
I have not actually got the result from Zenith. Maybe because I'm with
Mm.
the strong room of Itaya Jagede. So
Okay.
the result coming from there is what maybe
Mm.
apart from seeing some result where APC has won,
Mm.
all the way PDP are also winning. Maybe later they will post those ones, but
Mm.
the ones that have been counted,
Mm.
submitted to INEC is what I've been posting to you,
Mm.
and it's directly from the
Okay.
situation room of the
Mm.
candidate
Mm.
Jagede.
Okay. Ezekiel, update us. What is going on ground right now in Urele? Urele Abi S Odo. Okay, we can't hear you. Check your check your audio. Okay. Yeah, we still can't hear you. Oh, hold on, Ezekiel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I muted you here. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
The electorate are still casting their vote to the political parties of the choice.
Mm.
Yeah, but in the next few minutes, I think they will be done because we have only few numbers of people on the queue now.
Okay,
So
can you name the particular area where you are right now? Please
yes,
give us.
I'm in work theory unit 14, polling unit 14, work theory really.
Really, okay. Okay. So the results are out. Have you got any results?
Yes, I have some results with me here.
Okay.
Like
Mm.
there's a particular unit,
Mm.
Ajagba, in
Ajak.
Ajagba.
Okay.
Yes,
Ajagba. Yes, I've been
Ajagba.
there.
Yes,
Mm.
yes. There's a unit there, Unit 7,
Mm.
Ward 6. In fact, the result there was so close. PDP was having 57 votes,
Mm.
while the APC is having 65 votes, while the ZFP is having 66 votes in that
Very,
unit.
very close. Very, very
Very
close.
close, very close there.
Mm.
So we have some other polling units too with that kind of result too.
Mm.
There's another polling unit in that Ajagba too, where
Mm.
Senate Labour Party
Mm.
won with 70 votes, PDP with PDP with
Mm.
uh, 53 votes, while
Mm.
APC with 45 votes. But the fact there is that majority of the people there they collected money and vote for the candidate of their choice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
So the race is very tight there. Very,
yeah, they
very.
very tight there. So these are people that they go with their conscience, no matter the money that the amount being given to them.
But many of them didn't vote their conscience. It's so sad.
Uh,
What I saw today, I was so disappointed. I was
let-
expecting other people to vote their conscience so
uh,
that democracy will strive in Nigeria. With what is going on right now in front of our eyes, uh, we are not, democracy is not assured in Nigeria. It's not assured at all. Akrodolu led administration is so bad, and it has not been developing some areas in the state. There are some,
yes,
it's like there are some areas in all those states that are being neglected, totally neglected over these years.
especially the Southern Senatorial District are totally neglected in this government.
And these same people were selling their votes to the same candidate that neglected you guys. Ah,
Yes,
the same people.
that's-
Um, the awareness was not enough prior to the election. The awareness was not enough.
the awareness is enough, but people, there's one thing about human beings, they are so dynamic. they can set their buy price, as I said earlier, because of money.
Just imagine the government that neglected your region for years. Even you said a particular area there that these people had no electricity for the past 10 years. No electricity. Are these same people were selling their votes
Yeah,
for the same
that
candidate
is the whole of
that
the whole of the South Central District. And those the region comprises of 6 local governments.
okay. And the region, 6 local governments.
Yes, the region, the Southern
Okay,
Senatorial
yeah.
District, they have been in total
This,
darkness.
are you serious? The
Yes, I'm serious. Ask
six
anybody in
six
ask,
local governments, six local governments in all those states have been in darkness for 10 years.
yes, you can
Oh
ask.
Lord, have mercy! Oh Lord, have mercy! I feel like flying to Nigeria. Oh my God! Whew. 10 years. So these
10
people
years.
have been. I'm speechless.
We have some child now that they have never seen Nepal lights in their life.
So what do you expect these people, you know, people who have not been watching TV, watching the news, using cell phones? Do you think cell phones, technology, electronics are existing in this area?
Yes, man. One of the major business
Uh,
that they do here is oil and gas. Is a station. For example, this polling unit where I am now, we
mm,
check the street. We have like 6 filling stations in a
mm.
street. Yeah,
Okay,
people
they are using generator.
using generator, and if they want to charge, we have some
Mm.
charging centers where if you want to charge your phone, you'll be charged 100 naira for a
Oh,
phone just for you.
okay.
So this is the experience they are facing here. Man, a result just came in now.
Mm,
Irele Park 2, Idogun,
mm,
Aruwa Zion.
mm,
APC has 153 votes,
mm.
PDP has 15 votes, ZLP has 105 votes. Now,
They said their votes there.
yes.
The citizens said their votes there.
Video
The
commenting.
recording is there. You will Fujaf. I
Yes,
saw it.
because I'm
You
not
are a
the
young
one.
boy. You have a
Oh, let me quickly play a clip of the governor's wife. She made a speech after she voted. It's very sad, my people. It's very sad with what we are experiencing right now in all those states. Unlike the those state election, we thought these people will go to the polling units and vote their conscience. Well, not really, not really. According to what they have reported so far, that a majority of the people, especially those who were neglected for the past 10 years, they had no electricity, nothing. They end up selling their vote for the same people, the same politicians that left them in darkness. This is too sad. Okay, I want to play the video of the governor's wife After she voted, let's see what she's talking about here. The three major political parties right now are practicing vote buying. Three major political parties: the APC, PDP, and Senate Labour Party. Okay, let's listen to the wife of the governor.
Hello, the good people of Ondo State. The D-Day has come and I have just voted. I've voted with Arakuri, our dear governor, and we are hopeful that things will turn out in our favor. Right now, I'm in my home relaxing and getting in touch with our party faithfuls, um, asking them how things are going on in the field. I know that tomorrow will be a joyous moment for all of us. Thank you. Make sure you get out there and vote. And of course, you know who to vote for. Thank you.
Okay, the governor's wife just spoke.
Hello, the good people of Ondo State. The D-Day has come and I have just voted. I've voted with Arakuri, our dear governor, and we are hopeful that things will turn out in our favor. Right now, I'm in my home relaxing and getting in touch with our party faithfuls, um, asking them how things are going on in the field. I know that tomorrow will be a joyous moment for all of us. Thank you. Make sure you get out there and vote. And of course, you know who to vote for. Thank you.
It's so sad that the citizens are not voting their conscience. I don't care whoever wins Ondo state election. I'm not in Ondo. I'm very neutral here. I'm not partisan, but it's so sad that the citizens are selling their votes. That is the area I'm concerned about right now. That the citizens are supposed to, you know, express their democratic rights and vote their conscience. They are not doing that. So we are not very pleased with that, especially those of us in diaspora. Whoever wins this election, it's not really my business. I don't live in Nigeria. I'm not from Ondo State either. But we want democracy to flourish in Nigeria. That people should go to the polling unit and vote their conscience. That's what we have been protesting for. Hmm. Heavy vote buying today, honestly. The level of vote buying was obvious. They said the three major political parties were involved in the vote buying. The APC members were offering the highest amount of money to voters. Now, the voters are very vulnerable, and lack of awareness played a major role in today's election. They didn't give them enough awareness prior to the election period. Otherwise, these people would have at least minimized this vote buying a little bit. But fortunately, no awareness and a high level of illiteracy also played another role. Yeah, Ezekiel, sorry about
Ma'am,
that. What
With me,
happened?
it's just a little interruption. I
I
was
know. I
I
know.
was attacked, so
Hmm.
just a little interruptions at the polling unit. They came, the APC
Hmm.
supporters came to snatch my phone. So
Hmm.
they say I'm doing some videos and camera that I'm
Yeah.
capturing all the scenarios that is going on. So and one of our leaders
Hmm.
in the here posted video where
Hmm.
both are being selling
Hmm.
social media, and they know that that I close early to the person, so they now think maybe I was the one that sent the video to him. So they came to snatch my phone and everything, and started to cause cohesions in the place. So that's why people have people.
Okay. Hello. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So what's going on in Akure?
Okay, we've just been having more updates on the results.
Okay. Give us the results. Tell us the results.
Okay, we have one here from William Luigi, and we have APC leading, then PDP following, then ZLP following also. Then we have we have Idonre local government here.
Hmm.
APC also cleared the vote there, APC followed by PDP. We have Odokwetu Ward 7, Odokwetu here. We have PDP leading here massively. We have PDP leading here. And there's a Unit 2, Unit 23, PDP also leading presently there. I think majorly in Akure, we've been having massive votes for PDP.
Okay.
Yes,
So what about other regions
yes.
like
Other
the
now like Ilaje area now we have on the main side we have APC leading massively there.
yeah in the south and Ondo South, right?
Yes, yes, yes,
On those side, APC is leading.
yes, yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. We are not surprised because there are reports of APC vote buying that the majority of the citizens even came out today to sell their votes. So we are not surprised that APC is winning big in the Ondo South.
Mm,
Yeah. Mhm.
exactly. According to the they are really doing PDP APC. I think they are dominating in Ondo South, but here in Akure, majority of the vote has gone to PDP
Mhm.
present. So we are still expecting more updates, anyways. So we hope we'll keep on.
How many local governments? 192 local governments. No, no. How many local governments? 18. 18 local governments, I mean.
Yeah,
18 local government, then 192 polling units. I'm not sure. Edo State was 192 polling units, then 18 local governments. How many local governments do you guys have in all those states
we have 18 local governments here in Ondo State.
as well? Okay. So I saw the result that you sent to me here. Let's see who is leading here.
Okay.
Okay. I think this one APC is leading. This one APC is leading. And this one PDP is leading. This one PDP is leading as well. And this one PDP is leading massively. Yeah. Um. Then this one who is leading PDP is leading. Yeah, with high margin. Um. PDP is leading with high margin. Um. PDP is leading high margin. PDP is leading with high margin. APC is leading with high margin. PDP is leading. PDP is leading with extreme high margin. Then PDP is leading with high margin. Okay, that's all so far. The results you sent to me, they are all from Akure in the Ondo Central, right? Hello, I can't hear you anymore.
Yes, yes. The result I sent from they are from Akure Ondo State Central. Yeah.
Okay, they are all from Akure. Okay, so we are expecting the results to be like this because we predicted that PDP is going to be leading to win in Ondo Central, of which they are winning now. The other two senatorial districts, we are not expecting PDP to. Okay, let me. Hello, hello, Ezekiel, are you okay? Okay, stop it, okay, please. I don't want them to attack you like that, okay? Stop it. Stop the video. It's okay. We have already heard you. Or you can even call me on the phone and give us updates. I don't want them. I saw that they were, attacking you up and down. And it's good that they gave you your phone back, right? Good, good. But be careful, please. Okay? Yeah. If anything, I will call you on WhatsApp. Let your WhatsApp to be on. So I will call you for any updates. Then just relax yourself. All right? Okay? Okay then. Okay. Um any any new results so far?
Yes, I just received some updates now. I'll try and forward them to you. I'll try and forward them to you on WhatsApp. I think with the little one I just received, now, it's like Akure result might have been concluded already, and it's obvious that PDP is leading. It's just the other local governments that we are waiting for.
Mm.
That
Eh,
we're waiting
In
for.
the in the south, Ondo South Senatorial District, they said Zenith Labour Party is leading because the deputy is from that region.
Yes, 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 certainly.
In that
That,
region.
that's his area. So I believe he should dominate there.
Mm. Mom, 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 mom. Are you doing your show? Okay, the larger people they voted for mostly for APC. Um, who the marry of Ilaje. Who they met? Where is the Ode? Is it under the Akure area?
Which area?
Yes, let me call the name. Ode Mani of Ilaje. What's that?
Maui
Ode.
or the Maui?
Yeah.
That's not in Nigeria. That's in the south there. Not
The
in Nigeria.
south?
Yes,
Okay.
it's not in
Yeah,
Nigeria.
in the south. Yes, it's in the south. Yes, Ilaje.
Yes, in Nigeria.
Okay, those are the people who were selling their votes. Now I know.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, they were selling their votes. Yeah. So I'm gonna play a video so that I'll go get my rest a little bit. What is the time now? Okay, okay. So 12 is that should be after four in Nigeria right now. So I'm gonna play a video for you guys. Why we'll come back. I'll come back later. Okay. Where are you now? What police
Um,
in Akure, right? You are reporting from Akure.
I'm in Akure, and the election is still going on peacefully here. We don't
Yeah.
have any concern.
Okay.
But I just got the report about what happened at Owo, that it was just a doctored video, probably maybe by PDP or any other party.
Yes,
So
it's a fake one. There's no death.
I think the same
Nobody.
happened at Delta State
Yes,
2 years ago.
yes, that's what they said. Yeah, they said that video is a doctored video, an
Yes,
old video from China or something. I'm not sure. So
yes, exactly.
it's a fake news. Fake news. I just say it's a fake news. And the governor's wife was not attacked. That's what she said. She just confirmed that she was not attacked. So,
Yes, exactly. Village is doing very, very fine. It was not
hmm,
attacked.
hmm. Okay. So right
But
now, right, right now, have you heard from the candidates of the People's Democratic Party? It's not Jagade.
yeah, Jagade.
Yeah. Is there any
Yeah, we
news
got a report
about
that he has
Jagade?
already casted his vote, I think, few hours ago, and he took that medium to address the public. But I've not been able to lay hand on the video, and also not been able to get many of his words yet. So, but
Mm,
I also stumbled on the video. I think after the governor, the incumbent governor, after he casted his own, after he casted his own vote, he
mm,
was
mm,
in the press, and he was talking about Tinubu, because
mm,
there was an issue that happened recently that Tinubu said he was in support of Jegede, and he's not supporting Akeredolu because the people don't want him again. So he replied him by blasting him that he doesn't care about his support, that he actually just wants to serve the people, and if they don't want him again, he's ready to go back to where he came from. So, but now, I think that's still the update from him.
That's what Akrodolu said.
Yeah,
Hmm. Tinubu is fading in many states in Nigeria. Tinubu is very, very unpopular right now. Even in Edo State, the Edo people rejected him, and he brought his trumpet of godfatherism to Ondo State. I think the Ondo people have already rejected him as well.
yeah, certainly that's what Akeredolu is trying to do, because now he's saying he doesn't care about his support. Now he's not doing like a real leader. So the
Mm.
leader is support him or not, he doesn't care. All of
So,
what he do is that he wants to serve, and if the people does not want him to serve again, he will go back to where he came from.
oh, yeah, he said that. I think he said that before the election that he's ready to accept defeat. Yeah.
That was what he said.
So Tinubu said that he will not support Akrodolu. Instead, he will support who? Jagade.
Yes, Tinubu made it known that he intentionally did not come to his last rally, basically
Mm,
because he realized that people does
mm,
not want him again as their governor because of his performance. And
mm, mm.
yes, so he decided to say it's only Jegede because that's who the people want.
Can I see the voters? Where are you now? Are you in the polling units?
Yes, yes, presently.
Yeah, just rotate your camera. Let's see. Yeah, leave it like that. You can be talking and just leave it like that. Let's see what is going on.
Okay, so
Grand.
that's the latest we have for now. But people are still voting.
Mhm.
People are still
So
voting their
the,
vote.
the polling units are expected to close by 2 o'clock or 2:30.
Is that
When when are they closing the voting? Is it not two
okay?
thirty or two
Voting is
o'clock?
expected to end by 2:30.
Okay,
Let it end by 2:30. So and
it's
it's just
supposed it's supposed to end by 2:30, right?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
So
so we still
we still have few more times to go.
few hours from now.
Yes, this is just past one.
Oh, okay. Few minutes from now, they're gonna end everything. I hope they will extend it a little bit so that those who were
You
not
said?
able, I said I hope they will extend it a little bit so that those who were not able to vote in the morning
Yeah,
will have the
certainly.
opportunity to cast their votes.
Yes, if people are not able to finish their vote, are not through yet, they'll have to extend it for them.
Mhm.
And one
Yeah,
other thing I noticed is that there's no social distancing, no social distancing at all. People are just no too close to each other, just trying to cast their vote. So I
yeah.
know
The
they are
social
not
distance, the social
contact.
distance, yeah, the social distancing thing. It will be very, very difficult for people to take the precaution today because of the process. And the security agents, what are they doing right now?
Yeah, security agents they are still all around, ensuring that the election is peaceful. Because we've been seeing some of their vehicles patrolling to and fro. Though we have some of these thugs around, I even saw one of them who was narrating on how they have shared money. So the issue of buying votes was so is so real. It's not something that we can dispute. So he was even
Mm,
saying money. So I think the security are aware that the people are around. So they are around and trying to ensure that the peace reign during the course of the election. I can really commend the security for that. They've really been doing well concerning that.
mm. So, but the talks are hanging around, right?
Yeah, certainly. I even know some of them because I stayed here for a few years. I've been here for a few years now. I know some of them we grew up together, but
Mm,
I think they turned to a tool in the hand of the politician now.
mm. You know, these politicians, they are encouraging a circle of talks in
That's the most
Nigeria.
painful thing because we are calling ourselves leaders of tomorrow, and now we are ready to talk. Yeah, I don't know how can somebody who is walking up and down as talk be a leader of tomorrow. It's not possible. They are still the ones that will give us issues when the good ones grow up and try to make the things right.
Exactly. So they are supposed to be the leaders regulating corruption. They are the ones even encouraging corruption, even encouraging criminalities in the country. Hmm?
Certainly.
Some of them, some of these politicians are even training talks against their potential elections in the country. They trade them prior to the election time, preparing them for their elections, which is very sad for Nigeria, honestly. These politicians, they are destroying the country. And tomorrow they will be complaining that there are too much criminals in the society. What do you expect when the politicians are encouraging talks in the country? What are you expecting? And they are providing weapons, arm them during election period. In most cases, these people will end up keeping the weapons. Nigeria, we still have long ways to go. Just bring you back to the screen.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes. Um,
The rain.
Ezekiel.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what's going on in your side?
The actually for like 1 hour ago it was raining, but
Mm,
the rain has stopped and the voting is about to commence again. And the men of the Nigeria Army are already at the polling units to
mm,
make sure everything is orderly, unlike
mm,
before where everywhere was jam-packed. So people are now in an orderly manner. So now I can't
mm.
move the camera close there because I can't move the camera.
Yeah, be careful with them.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I have to be very smart with my work.
Mm, mm.
Men of the Nigerian army are the one now controlling the queue. So everyone is casting their vote now. So that's the situation as that's the situation of things on ground now.
It's so
So
sad that these people encourage poverty in the country so that the masses will be vulnerable to their vote buying during election period. The case that you just reported that in one particular region in Ondo State, these people haven't seen what is electricity for 10 years in that
yes,
region.
the
And
southern
poor
district,
in the certain district, right, where the deputy is from, right?
yeah, the deputy governor came
Mm.
from.
So these people definitely will be vulnerable to these politicians. Vote buying of 10,000. No, it's not even up to 10,000 according to what we heard that between 7 to 5,000.
Yes,
Peanut money.
I was I received a call from another particular polling unit
Mm,
where they are distributing
mm,
the 7K.
Can you
Yes,
speak? Can you speak louder a little bit?
where they are distributing 7K to the electorate in a particular polling unit.
Seven
So
thousand.
7,000 naira per vote.
Just ask me. 7,000. Ah, peanuts
So
money. Peanuts. Nothing. 7,000 is nothing for the rest 4 years. How can someone sell his or her future for only 7,000 naira?
so that is how poverty, the rate of poverty in our land is.
Like those people who don't have electricity for the past 10 years, poverty is very prevalent in that region. Ah,
Yes,
chances are these people are going to be victims of corruption.
yes.
Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad for Nigeria. When you hear this news, how can someone sell his or her vote for only 7,000 naira? Things are very expensive in Nigeria.
Ah,
Things are very, very expensive in Nigeria. 7,000 will not even take them. One,
but yes,
let's say a pot of soup. That's all.
yes, yes,
One pot of soup.
yes. So that's why they will just say they are bad right.
Mm, for the rest 4 years, just for
So
7,000. I thought they are even sharing up to 10,000. 7,000 is a peanut money.
we have some polling units in where they share 10K per polling unit. Yeah, per vote. 10K per vote for the polling unit. So it's capital. Yes.
Few years ago, was it not the Ekiti governorship election? We spotted some voters who were shopping for. Oh, someone is calling. Hello? Hey, yes. Mr. Daniel.
Hello? How you are not in line. Sure.
Okay. Yeah, Ezekiel, can you hear me now?
I can hear you, man.
Hmm. I said it's so sad what is going on in Nigeria. We are not moving forward at all.
Ah,
I, we were hoping that the election is going to be like the Edo election, that people are going to the polling unit to vote their conscience. Not that they are not voting their conscience, but this vote buying is too much. It's too
yes.
much. It's too much. Some of them will end up voting their conscience. However, this high level of vote buying, especially that they allow them to be taking pictures of the candidate that they voted for, the ballot papers, I think. The ballot papers. I've never voted in Nigeria. So they allow them to be taking pictures of their ballot papers and as a kind of evidence to collect 7,000 naira from different candidates. Depend on the candidate though. Not only
Yes.
APC. Not only APC is practicing vote buying
Yes.
right now.
Not only APC,
Mm,
but the rate at which APC they are doing our own is so alarming. That is it. It's so alarming. So
and
other political parties are doing it, but not as much
too
as
much
APC.
APC.
I've,
Mm,
I've, I've interrogated some electorate here
mm, mm,
where they told me that PDP, the person told me he collected certain amount of money from the People's Democratic Party agent. How much are we for? Money that can never even buy a recharge card that you can use to call
Hmm.
someone for 5 minutes, 200 naira. So
Hmm.
than he voted for them because of 200 naira. He voted for PDP because they gave us
How much? How much? They offered him how much?
200 naira.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Oh Lord, oh Lord. 200 naira. He voted for PDP.
He said
Oh,
he sell a vote for 200 naira.
oh. Hmm.
So how saying the world.
And these politicians, they subject voters, the masses, to extreme poverty so that they can manipulate them during election period like this. You know,
Yes,
those yeah, those who are living in extreme poverty are more vulnerable to these politicians.
yes,
See, you said the woman just collected only 200 naira and voted for PDP.
yes, and he voted for PDP.
Hmm. And they will always target those areas whereby there are high population of
Yeah,
yeah,
yes,
population of poor people.
people.
Hmm.
Yes. Like the information I got from the region,
Hmm.
those local
Can we
government.
see? Can we see a little bit outside, even though we don't see your face? You can turn the camera. Then let's see what is going on ground.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is the street. Hmm. The street looks beautiful,
Yeah,
clean.
I see a
Yeah,
lot of
it's so clean.
I see a lot of people coming
Hmm.
from the side. So these are the voters. So they will be going to a corner there to collect their systems that have been given to them by APC. Immediately they cast their vote, they will give them a tag.
Hey, that's so sad.
Give them that say,
Oh,
let me closer. So that them that they are going.
okay. So they will hang around where after the voters finish
After
voting, they will meet them in some corners of the street and show them whoever they voted for.
yes,
And they
once
will
they
collect their peanut money of 7,000 or 5,000, even less. Ah,
so once they make their vote, they will give them a tag. Then they will go to that road to collect. So there is a person at one building at the back there. You can see a woman that's going there too. You can see the
hmm,
woman. So a doctor, you can see them.
hmm,
You can see them. Another one is going there.
hmm, hmm.
So that is how they will give them the tally. Then they will go there and collect their tickets.
And the INEC personnel, probably they have compromised them to allow the voters to be taking pictures of the ballot papers.
No,
Hmm?
according to the guideline in the election, the
Hmm.
INEC personnel are not allowed to move closer to the polling units, to the polling point. They can only stay around and maintain orderliness in the area,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
When I was on the live interview the other time,
Hmm.
when I was going, I told them I want to show you, show where the Nigeria Army personnel is. But unfortunately, when we're about to seize my phone, I have to minimize everything. So one of the APO, the presiding officer, the PO and the APO came to meet the Nigeria Army personnel there and explained the situation of things that they were not allowed to work. And what the army asked the APO was, the police not there? So, and they think that the police officer are there, but the police officer can't do anything. The people has overpower the electorate. They has overpower the police officers there. So that's why, and the army said they can't come there. That if so far the police cannot maintain orderliness there, there's nothing they can do. But thank God, I don't know who just called the attention of the army there now. They maintain the orderliness, they maintain everything. So the voting has commenced. So before, so the voting has commenced there now. So let me use try to move up so that. Hello, hi ma'am.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, ma'am.
Okay, just go ahead, be doing it because I try to leave the screen so that people can see. Oh Lord, have mercy. Just so okay. I think some people are doing something there.
Yes, yes.
Mm,
You.
mm.
Wow, you waiting to ask
And
them.
they are there. Some of them are there discussing about how they can get their peanut money from
Yes,
the political parties. Oh
yes.
Lord. Hmm.
And we have the agents of other political parties
Hmm.
monitoring monitoring people there,
Hmm.
who are with them. So you can see them. So everything is still going. Everything is still going in an orderly way now. So
Hmm. And they are doing it so openly. This is
yes,
so
yes,
bad.
yes.
This is
They are
so
doing it so
bad.
openly, openly. They are doing it.
And the security agents are not saying anything. There's no regulation, nothing.
They have been compromised.
Oh,
And compromised. And the difference between Ondo election, Edo state election, and this election is that Ondo election, APC home is divided. A lot of governors in APC did anti-party, including the chairman of the Nigeria Governors Forum, Governor Kayode Fayemi of Ekiti, did anti-party. So that is why for APC to win the election in Edo State, it's very hard to them because majority of their governors are not with them. Unlike this, where they have all the governors working with them. So it's a
yes.
victory for them
Hmm.
to minimize the election.
I said that. I said that earlier that this high population of APC governors in Ondo State is a kind of a strategy to rig the election, honestly.
Yes, imagine.
It's too much. It's too much. More than 10 of them came
Yes,
to Ondo State to
just
support Akrodolo.
you can do.
And when they were coming, definitely they brought some people with them, some talks and
Like,
chiefs that will come and steal ballot boxes, and there are many things going on because these
yes,
people will not come to Ondo State in their numbers like this
yes,
without something like a strategy to rig the election. They won't come for nothing.
the
Trust me,
rain has,
they
the rain
won't
has
come.
started. Yes,
They
the
won't
rain
come
has
for
started.
nothing. They came for a purpose.
Yes,
Purpose to rig the election.
they are on the mission. So the rain has started again. So I want
Mm,
to use
yeah,
the rain.
stay away from the rain.
Yes. So These are the voting. These are the voting register. See, these are the voting register
Okay.
for the units. So people are still here checking their names,
Yes.
their
Okay.
name on the voting on the list. So
Yeah, the vote buying is like a marketplace. You go to
uh,
market to buy.
despite
Ah,
despite the rain, a lot of electorates are on the inside the rain, still casting their vote, still performing their constitutional rights despite the rain.
hmm.
So in this polling unit, we have we have close to 2,000 voters here.
Hello, hello, Ezekiel. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, man.
Okay. Yeah, just go ahead. Be showing us. Oh Lord, oh Lord.
It's raining, raining heavily here, and the
But,
electorate are
but
still the
uh,
rain casting their vote.
okay, but some of them are voting their conscience without collecting the money from the political parties, the three major political parties.
Yes,
Yeah.
majority of the electorate are voting just because of money. They are here despite the
Majority
yes,
of them are voting
yes,
because of money.
yes.
Oh,
The result of this polling unit right now, I can predict it.
so
I
who
can
do you think will win in this polling
yes,
unit?
out of 90, out of 100% of votes being cast here, APC is going to have 98% of the votes here.
Uh,
And have we have about more than 2,000 voters that are voting here, more than 2,000.
oh,
Yes,
majority of them are collecting money voting for APC.
yes, ma'am. Yes,
So APC is expected to win that polling unit, like more
yes,
than
yes.
90% of the
In this
voters.
in this local government, this is one of the this polling unit is the most populous polling unit because it happens to be in the center middle of the town of, of Iwele. So majority of voters choose here, registered here. In fact, majority of people who are known from the world or from this area to choose to register here. And there's
Hey, this is too sad. This is too sad.
So and there's one in politics, usually that one thing is very conversant here is a lot of people, a lot of the politicians here normally import voters from neighboring town to really here. They will register them here. They will have their PVC in their hands. So when it is during this election, then they will sponsor those people, provide accommodation for them, feed them, then they will give them some tickets to come all the way from where they are to come and vote here in order to favor them. Because there is a being adopted now in Ondo State in APC is Operation Deliver Your Unit. So they will look for means to deliver their union to their various political parties.
This is too sad for Nigeria in 21st century. So the voters, they well, I don't know what to say to Ondo voters. I'm so disappointed. Just because of 7,000.
I think then the fight
7,000.
7,000.
They didn't give them awareness before the election.
And despite like yesterday, yesterday night, the other political party came to woo me where I reside that I should vote for their party. But unfortunately, a lot of people that I met, whom are you voting for? They will tell me. But once they came here, when they compromise them with with money,
Money, yes,
other
yes.
they will change their
Yeah,
mind.
they change their mind. You see, before the election, they had different candidates in mind, but when they came
Yeah,
to the polling unit, they were being influenced by this peanut money from APC, PDP, and the Zenith Labour Party, right? So they changed their mind because of 7,000 naira.
yeah.
7,000 naira. Oh,
In fact,
Lord.
I have I have met some I have met some youth that I ask, whom are you voting for? They will tell me, some of them tell me they are neutral. I say, okay, where are you going? Whom do you think, whom do you like to vote?
Hmm.
Their response is, anybody that gives me money, that is the person I will vote for. So it is raining heavily, heavily, and people still maintain the queue. People are still casting their vote despite the rain.
And they are there because of the money. Some of them they just came because of the money, so
Yes,
that
not for the love, not for the love they have for the party, not the love for the love they have for the candidate, or they are on the queue, they are on the rain just because of their pocket.
oh, this is too bad. This is too bad. No, 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 no. This is too bad. The masses, I'm so disappointed with the people of Ondo State collecting money, coming to the polling unit just because of peanut money, 7,000 naira. Vote.
Yes.
Gosh, oh. Ah. Mhm. So people were saying prior to the election, some people were saying that they don't know who to vote for unless oh okay someone
It's raining heavily, raining
so
heavily. Yeah,
like what I was saying, some people said they will vote for the candidate that will offer them the highest amount of money, right?
yes, yes.
That's too sad. You know, I was saying this that these people they were not giving awareness of voting in all those states.
They were giving, they were
Are you
giving.
sure?
Yes,
Proper awareness would have shaped to this election. The
yes.
awareness was not enough for them. They
You know,
still believe in this collecting peanut money from politicians. They so much believe in it. That is why some of them just came to the polling booth today to vote. specifically to get the money from politicians.
Yes.
And
And the information reaching me now is that the leader of a notorious APC top to disturb Akure, Jacob Adebo, aka Idajo, has been arrested by the DSS. That is the state chairman of the Nigeria Union of Road Transport Workers has been arrested by the men of the DSS now in Akure. So he has been disrupting the polling unit, the city of Akure. So, and according to the source, we were told that the governor has ordered asking the DSS to release him.
so you said the government called demanding for the release of the
Please,
thug
yes,
that
yes,
was
because
arrested by DSS. You know that
yes,
the ruling party now, the federal government, the federal might is trying to suppress other political parties and rig this election. That is what they are planning to do. A thug was arrested by DSS and they are calling now for the release of the thug. What do you
yes,
expect? Because they are in power.
yes. So,
It's so sad.
yes. So in a local government, a nearby town in SLD, here the report I'm getting from the place is the local government chairman, Mrs. Folawe, has has been also involved in, monitoring aspect of vote buying. She voted at Ajana Unit Ward 4 in Igbobini, SLD, where the agents of other political parties were not allowed to near the polling unit there at Igbobini Ward 4, Ajana Unit in SLD, local government right now. So that's the security report I'm receiving now from there.
Oshiomhole is in Ondo State. Yeah. I said I learned that Oshiomhole is in Ondo State. Ah, Oshiomhole is in Ondo State. Somebody sent me a message and told me Oshiomhole is in Ondo State. Oh, okay. Mm. And they said the high rate of APC governors in Ondo State right now is just too much. More than 10 APC governors stormed Ondo State. Senators, many of them, they came to the state specifically to rig the election. Let me try to bring someone to this screen. Hello? Yeah. Hello? They're not like Edo states. Yeah. Yes. So, Edo state is still the. Who told you that Oshiomhole is in Ondo state? Hello? Huh? Can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. I said, who told you that Oshiomhole is in Ondo state? Yeah. The guy is a resident of Ondo State. He stays in Ondo State. He works in one of the ministries. So he just sent me a message because I didn't want to believe him, but according to him, he said is very true. So he went there to do what now? To ring the election. That's exactly what I am surprised that this man is supposed to be in his house. Why did he still have to go to Ondo State? I'm surprised. Mr. Leslie, this is too sad, honestly. You need to watch this show and see how people were buying votes in the polling units, that a majority of the voters, they came specifically to collect money, and the money is not that much. 7,000 naira. These people are selling their future, the future of their children for the next 4 years for only 7,000 naira. According to what Ezekiel just told me now, that prior to the election, he was interviewing people, that some of them even said that they don't know who they are going to vote for. Any candidate that offered them the highest amount of money, they're going to vote for the candidate. Just imagine. I said they didn't give them proper awareness before the election. I'm blaming the people, especially those educated people in the society, let's say educated older people. They didn't give them the awareness about this vote buying during election, the precaution. You understand? If these people don't know the precaution, they will just deem it as if it's a normal thing to sell votes during election period. Awareness. Go ahead.
Hello?
They did not give them the awareness. My friend told me, because my friend lives there and he resides in Ondo State. Cornelius. He said there was nothing like that. They didn't give them any awareness. They didn't give them any. There was nothing, to inform. Yes, Cornelius. That,
Yes,
so
I'm with
my
you.
prayer is that the election should be cancelled. That's my prayer. They should cancel it. This election, no. The fraud is too much. No, they should cancel it. I'm so angry right now. I'm not happy at all.
I actually doubt if there can be any cancellation of the
My
election.
prayer is that they should cancel it. Sincerely, they should just cancel it. Yes. Cornelius, go ahead. I want to listen to what Cornelius is saying. Cornelius,
Hello?
you said, go ahead.
I doubt if there can be any cancellation of the election. What can happen is an inconclusive one. You can only have a conclusive election, and that can only happen if we have larger number of people who are disenfranchised based on the security report or violence attack. But as it is now, I just got an information that one of the APC chieftains, one of the Congress chieftains in SL, the local government, has been arrested by security agencies based on the fact that he was involved in vote buying. He was involved in see and buy method of vote buying. And as I speak with you now, he has been taken to an unknown destination. Uh, like I said, it's an unknown destination. We don't know where this man has been taken. But I can say the largest extent that this election witnessed a high level of vote buy. It is just worrisome. It is just worrisome. Like looking at Nigeria, we have been coming from decades now, and we are still stagnant, and our people mentalities are still archaic. They still want to exchange their right with money. They still want to exchange their right with incentives. It is just worrisome that Nigeria as a nation can still go this way among the community of nations. We should just know that the world is watching us. The world is watching us. Vote and buying, to me, it seems like the thing has come to stay in Nigeria. If a drastic step is not taken, we just have to continue like this because this election in Ondo State has confirmed it once again that the people prioritize money over their rights. They prioritize money over their conscience, which is very worrisome and saddening, so to say.
Cornelius, this is too sad. In 21st century.
21st century, for that matter, we have seen how elections are being held in America. We have seen how elections are being held in other advanced countries. Just worrisome and saddening. Me,
Barrister Leslie, you need to listen to what they are reporting on ground right now. It's too sad. It's too sad. The news coming from Ondo, it seems that we are rewinding back to 14th century or what.
this kind of know their right.
In the 21st century, people can stood this low, go low like this, collecting money, peanut money from politicians during election period. I will blame let's say the educated people in Ondo State for not giving their people awareness. These people were not given proper awareness about the precaution of buying or selling votes during election period.
Right from
The awareness was not enough at all. According to what you guys are reporting right now, it seems that before they even went to the polling units, their mindset and everything was to go there and collect small money
to
from
collect
politicians and vote their future out for the next 4 years. So that's what they are doing right now. It's too sad. Mr. Daniel. Hello, Mr. Daniel. Hello, Mr. Daniel. Can you hear me? Mr. Daniel,
Hello.
can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, I'm hearing you.
The news coming from
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
the news coming from Ondo is too sad, Mr. Daniel. Unlike the Edo State election, these people, they said majority, 90% of the voters, according to what Cornelius and Ezekiel just reported, that 90% of the voters went to the polling unit today specifically to collect the peanut money from politicians, and they are not voting their conscience. What is sad news?
Well, it is
24th
well,
century.
it is rather very unfortunate. But what will we do? Somebody told Jagger through a text this morning that they should forget about the Dare area, that the people have sold their conscience, that they are the APC is seriously buying their votes and the people are adhering to it. You can see that Ondo cannot be like Edo. That is one thing that is very
Never.
clear.
They are not even close.
And
They are not close at all.
it is also sad to hear that very early there was a little disturbance and killing, reporting of death as early as even before the vote could start. It shows
No,
that the people are.
no, it's a fake. It's a fake news. That one they said it's a fake news.
Okay.
Confirm it.
Well,
Yeah, confirm it.
fine. Well,
The
that is
election seems to be peaceful. The election seems to be peaceful, but the high level of vote buying is
what of
obvious,
the
Mr. Daniel.
what of the video they sent of the governor's detail embarrassing voters
That's
at
fake news.
yeah,
That
okay.
is a fake news. Fake news.
Okay.
Those
Okay.
are all fake news. The wife already confirmed. that
Okay.
she was not hurt,
Is
nobody
she,
attacked her. So,
okay.
so no, for the peacefulness of this election is confirmed that the election is peaceful all over the
Peaceful.
polling unit, but the
Okay.
high level of corruption, vote
Gosh.
buying is very annoying. Honestly, it disgusts me as I'm sitting here right now.
Well, it takes maturity. It depends on what Ondo people needs for themselves. If they decide to collect the money and don't vote their conscience and allow the money to dictate for them, it is left for them. At the end of the day, a winner will be declared at the election. You know,
I
uh,
said,
in fact,
Mr.
when
Daniel,
yes,
before you came in, Ezekiel, was it not Ezekiel? Ezekiel showed us a polling unit where you see people practicing
collecting.
corruption. See, they said that that particular polling unit has more than 2,000 voters. It was crowded. According to what he said more than 90% of the voters were voting for APC because of money.
Hmm.
And that
It's terrible.
and that place carries more than 2,000
The
voters.
votes. Hmm.
And
Well,
it was showing us people lining up, practicing corruption in some corners of the polling unit. You can see the movement that people were discussing. Some of them, they said a majority of them specifically came to the polling booth today to sell their votes. Majority of them. Unlike the Edo election, whereby you know what they introduced to this election, they told the voters to be taking picture of whoever they voted for, like the ballot paper.
hmm.
They told them to be taking pictures of their ballot paper to show who they voted for. After taking the picture, they will go show the agent who are giving them money in some corners of the polling units. Then they will show the picture. Once the picture is confirmed, they will give them 7,000 naira, Mr. Daniel.
Naira. Aish.
Oh, and they allowed them to be taking pictures of whoever they voted for the ballot
And the security
papers.
agent cannot do anything. Yeah.
Nothing, 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 nothing.
It's rather sad if that. Where I became very alarming was when somebody sent a message to Jegede. Jegede
Hmm.
is my friend that you should forget Idare. I don't know the area that is called Idare. That the people has sold out their
Yeah,
conscience.
course.
They collected the money that he should forget about that APC sharing money and the people are abiding by it. But these new techniques of showing who you
Uh,
voted for before they can give you money, I think it is really planned. It shows that INEC did not actually go ahead to do their homework if they should allow that to happen. Just like in Edo, a lot of them collected the money. They were not asked to show their voters' ballot papers
no, yeah.
to anybody before they. I believe this is another new technique
Yes,
for
they came out
for
with
them
this.
not
Yeah,
to fail. But
that Edo
it's rather sad.
election, election, kind of a lesson to them, and they find a loophole in this Ondo election that, the Edo election was the first time of using such templates in Nigeria.
Mm.
So it was very difficult for them to find a loophole. But in this one, they learned from the Edo State election, and they are applying
To
it to,
advance a new
yes,
technique.
yes, a new technique, yes. So right now they are telling them to take picture. They told all of them take picture of who to confirm who you voted for. So
So
after confirming it, they'll pay them
you
money.
go there,
And
you
they
pay
said
them
more than 90% of the voters specifically came out to vote for the
to
candidate
collect it. No,
that will give them
to
money
vote out to collect the money.
to set their
They,
future and the future of their
yes,
children. That's what I
yes.
would say. It's so sad for them. So sad.
It's so sad. When I was there, I learned that Oshomole was in Ondo. Well,
They said that on social. Yes, you said you heard about that.
Oshomole cannot vote. Maybe this is a new technique he has introduced to them.
to them. Yes.
Yes, I heard about it. Maybe it's this new technique is now selling to them so as not to waste the money. Well, it's rather unfortunate. Ondo is very close to Edo, like Ore is regarded as Edonekwe,
Hmm.
you know,
Hmm.
and I expected that maturity and education should have been also in that locality because they are our very close
Not at all.
brothers when you talk of
Hmm.
relationship to the essence
Hmm.
of Akure and others. One would have expected them to display maturity in this aspect, but it's
Not
very sad
not
and
at all.
unfortunate that
Not at all. Not at
they
all.
have even advanced on their vote buying.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. We are just here protesting every day against corruption in Nigeria, while our people back there are selling out their future to these politicians, these heartless and self-centered politicians in the country. Hmm? Like Edo election, we were able to influence our family members back home. I'm not sure about the Ondo states people. It was very easy for all of us to influence our people back home. And the awareness was there prior to the election day that do not sell your future. And the Edo election was unique and historical, though. The Edo election was historical.
Maybe that is why they looked at the loopholes they can change the statute
Yeah.
that happened in
Mm,
Edo
mm.
to perfect Ondo. But the people are still the one that will decide. The people, if they allow their conscience to be sold, and they will have to whatever development or whatever happened to that state, they are to be blamed in it because they decide what want to happen. Since they have collected money, they can allow them to do whatever they want to do for the next 4 years. It's rather very sad and unfortunate.
This is too sad. This is too sad, honestly. This is too sad. So we are just here protesting every day against corruption in Nigeria. Why our people back home? They don't listen. They don't listen. They don't listen. And tomorrow they will be asking for money. You don't send me money. I need this. I need this. After selling your future to politicians in the country, then you will be asking us here in diaspora to send you money. Hmm. Although people, well, I cannot apply the experience of Ondo to Edo State because the Edo people were more enlightened before the actual election day, more enlightened. Not that some of them didn't sell their future, some of them did sell their future to politicians. However, it was minimal.
Majority,
Yeah,
yes, minimal, very
yeah.
minimal. One would have even expected Ondo to take suit of Do because they are very close to us. They are
Oh,
closest brothers in terms of attitude.
yeah.
Just as I said earlier, that Ora is regarded as a clue from Benin, from Edo election, and do the same. But since those actors have perfected a new development and techniques, by now you snapping whoever you voted for before you can collect the money. Well, it is rather unfortunate. It means that INEC did not actually also do their homework. The security agents are there looking at them doing it. It is rather very sad. One would have
The,
expected that they keep the ballot balls far from where anybody can draw attention to it. But this new technique of snapping who you voted for before you can collect the money right in the presence of security agents is so bad. It's so bad.
Mr. Daniel, one of my reporters from Akure. Was it not Akure? No. Ore. No, not Ore. Urele. Urele. He told us that one particular area of the region that these people haven't seen what is electricity for the past 10 years. For the past 10 years, that poverty is prevalent in that particular area. So you know that it's very easy for these people to manipulate people who are living in rural areas, especially in extreme poverty like that. So you say majority of them there, they don't have electricity, and they are saying that they are going to the polling units to vote for any candidate that will give them money. You know, any region where there is no electricity for 10 years, are you expecting wealthy older people to be living in such region? No, the answer is no. So these are people who are most likely to be vulnerable to bad politicians in Nigeria. These politicians will subject the
Yeah,
masses
well,
to
I cease not to agree in the sense that uh, uh, that is why they must vote for a great change to see development strive in that area. They
but
are between Edo and Ondo, Ogun, translating to Lagos. Ogun is far developed than Ondo, which was supposed to be a city that should be more developed, just like Ore. And they have education there. One would have seen education striving in Ondo. And if they want to remain in their darkness, it's rather very unfortunate that these things are happening to them and they allow it happen to them. Just as you said, I can remember that even in Ore, you can count development that is there, houses that are really modern that is in Ore. You can hardly trace it. That is why they needed a change in government. Majority of those who are educated who are citizens of that state leave that state after they have gotten their education to other state to thrive, like Ibadan, Lagos, and these are not too good. They don't tend to develop their own self. Even the governor lived all his life in Ibadan. You understand? So I just hope that all these will change as soon as possible for them. They should realize that they are backward and they should leave that backwardness.
it's so sad. Although people, after voting their future to these politicians, so tomorrow they will say they are living in poverty or they have some problem. Who cares about them then? Who cares? Please, I'm so it's so annoying, it's so annoying. But for me, I'm still blaming those who are well informed in the state for failing to give the people the proper awareness before the election. They are responsible for that.
Those
Those
who would have those who would have enlightened them, majority of them are living outside Ondo. They come into Ondo when they want things of this nature like development come for festival. Majority of those citizens that are affluent in Ondo are outside Ondo. Even the governor lived all his life in Oyo in Ibadan. He's having his chamber in Ibadan, the governor of Ondo. So where do you think they will get enlightenment? This must the people should have revolted and changed this action and attitude of theirs so that development will come. Not in Benin now, we can see people stay in Benin, build their houses in Benin, as against and do their business in Benin. So we just hope and pray for them that one day they will see the light and leave that darkness. They always yes, if out of poverty they now decide to collect money to vote against their conscience, but it's rather unfortunate, but that is the state.
the election will soon be over. It's so sad that these people they didn't follow the footsteps of those states. We were expecting that.
No, 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 they cannot be.
The awareness was not enough prior to the election. There was one particular polling unit that Ezekiel showed us at the beginning of this show. Mr. Daniel, if you watch what was going on there, let me call him again. Maybe he will come back. They did so well. They did so well. And this young, vibrant youth who are well informed in the sense, I was wondering, how come they didn't give these people proper awareness before the election? Three of them who are reporting from Ondo right now, you see the way they are presenting themselves, the presentation, they are well informed. Eh? Call
Well,
Ezekiel again.
if you go further to ask questions about those guys, you will discover that they are
Ezekiel,
not even
please,
living in Ondo State. They
Ezekiel,
are not
please,
even living in Ondo.
can you show us one more time what is going on in your polling unit? Where are you? Are you at home? Have you left the polling unit? You are still there? Can you please show us what is going on? It's too sad. You know, we are not very happy with the results of this election. The way people are selling their votes is very sad. Can you show us? Can you can you come in? Can you log in? Thank you. Thank you, dear. The awareness was not there. It was not enough. It was not enough for the people. Some people just need awareness.
Who will give them? Those who will give them awareness, they are living either in Lagos or Ojo, Ibadan, far away from them. They come into town maybe yesterday just to exercise their franchise. So you can see. Have you been to Ore? You need to see
I
Ore
know
should
already.
have been yes, it
I
should
know
have been
already.
an industrial place within that will be thriving
Mm.
in Nigeria, but you go to Ore, it seems as if it's still backward. You know where the people still use their waters for excrete and others. So this is the choice they continue to make. Those who
Here.
got education and their
Mm.
citizen, they are out.
Mm.
You know, out of the state.
Can you see? Can you see Ezekiel? Mr. Daniel, can you see the picture, the video playing now?
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
it's okay.
Yeah.
So it's showing us his polling unit. It's in Urele. Urele.
Mm.
Ezekiel, we cannot see the. Okay, we can see the people now, and it's raining heavily.
It's raining heavily.
Yeah, yeah, it's raining. Yeah, but the
Okay.
voting is still going on, even though it's raining. People are still voting.
Yes, people are still voting even despite the rain. So people are still observing their constitutional rights to
Mm.
vote.
I wish they would just declare this election inconclusive.
And before before they can declare,
No. We don't pray for
and
that.
secondly, before they can declare an election inconclusive, yeah, they can only cancel some polling units where there is violence, where there is
Mm.
chaos.
Mm.
Then once after that, once they do the collation, when they
Mm.
discover that the numbers of boy votes is
Mm.
higher
Mm.
than the winning margin, then
Yes.
the election is first to be declared conclusive. Then an
Yes.
fresh election will be conducted where there is crisis, where there is misconduct.
Yes.
Mm.
So, they can't just declare an election inconclusive without these two parts on ground.
Hello? 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 Hello?
I
Okay, you can hear me.
I can hear you, ma.
Okay. So the voting is still going on, but the problem here is only the vote buying.
Yes, only the vote buy. You can see a lot of them, despite the heavy downfall, they are still on the queue, waiting to cast their vote. The majority of few people are doing it just because of cash. Instead of
Majority of them, 7,000 alone.
seven
So these
thousand
people are this poor that they don't have self-pride, no dignity, nothing, that they can sell their vote for only 7,000 naira. I don't see them as people who are extremely poor. Look at the area. The area is not that bad.
one
Look
of
at them.
the one another challenge that leads to all this scenario is illiteracy. High level
Li-
of illiteracy is very high. Yeah.
Okay, literacy.
Yes. The afterwards, afterward they will eat at once. What they will see and eat at once. High level of
Yeah.
illiteracy. The elite among them, they will never compromise because of money.